2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. We've got the Utah Jazz taking on the Washington Wizards. And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Maravich is out there with John Stockton. Then it's Malone. And it's Eaton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Unseld. Shot clock at 6. Passes to Arenas. Shoots over Maravich. The shot comes out, so Utah will take it the other way. Pass to Malone. Here's Stockton. Now, here is Maravich. It's deflected, and they get it back. Malone's shot, good. We're about 1 minute into the first. Stockton against Wall. Pass to Arenas. There's the three. Rebounded by Malone. And it's Utah's ball. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I did catch up with Utah's head coach. He made his views clear. He said, number one priority, we have to nullify their speed. And that can be done in a variety of ways. And I asked him which way. He said that we'd have to wait and see to find out. He's such a party pooper, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Arenas against Maravich. Arenas passes to Unseld. Left block shot on the way, and it's in off the backboard.
And Unseld is a problem inside now. I mean, he's really good at positioning himself close to the basket and then taking advantage of it.
Here's Dantley over Butler. The shot by Dantley, no good.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
The pass to Arenas. Now Butler. Passes it to Hayes. On the wing, Arenas. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
And you have to honor the three-point shooting of Arenas, a big-time scorer who's shown the consistency from beyond.
Now here's Stockton. Back to Malone. Hayes with the steal. Here's Arenas. Nice form on the 20-footer. Arenas has got 7 points in the game.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Eaton. Stockton outside for three. Maravich hits it from three-point range. He has 5.
And that's why they call him the Pistol, one of the most entertaining scorers in the game, and finding that one from deep.
Now here's Wall. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Stockton against Wall. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And, you know, Stockton is really clever when it comes to scoring inside. Not the biggest guy, but he finds a way to get the job done.
Outside, Arenas fires for 3. The shot, no good. All right, there's the horn. It's a close game at the end of 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Here's Mitchell. And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Jazz, we've got Hayward. Andre Kirilenko is out there with Gobert. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Griffith in at the 2. King outside. The Wizards working the ball around now. Monroe down low. Covered by Mitchell. Good.
Nothing like watching Weber go right up with it. Like how he doesn't waste any time. No wasted motion, no wasted effort.
Here's Griffith. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Beal with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. King against Hayward. 5 on the clock, and again it's Utah.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And Beal kicks to Monroe. King outside. Pass to Malone. Lets it go from deep. Gobert with the block. Hayward goes in, and Hayward with the stuff.
And as a wing player, Hayward's just so good at attacking the basket. I think that's a big part of what makes him special. Doesn't take much of an opening for Hayward to make his move.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Utah.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jumper.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And, you know, a guy who razzles and dazzles fans with his unique flair and flavor, but also plays the right way. Monroe is a handful to deal with.
And so Monroe nails both of them. Utah leading by 3. Mitchell with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. A floater. Gobert trying to get open. And Mitchell with the layup.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
Here's Malone. Following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. And the basket by Malone.
Boy, the hard worker that Malone is makes you appreciate it, especially close to the rim. He's a strong guy who usually overpowers defenders inside.
Here's Bailey from 17 feet out. Again, the Jazz score.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Monroe looking around. 1:12 left to play in the first half. Utah leading by 5. And here is Mitchell. Pass to Robinson. The jump hook. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
And you know what? The frustration for the defense is mounting because it seems like they can't miss out there.
That one drops for him. Chenier's got his first basket of the night. 2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Gobert the pass to Mitchell. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Free throw drops for Mitchell. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. The pass to Arenas for the 3. But they recover it. The rebound by Dantley. Utah leading by 8. Passes it to Mitchell. One second left, and he hits the jump shot. Mitchell's got the lead up to 10 now for the Jazz.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They never dug too deep a hole for themselves in the first period. The most they trailed by was 5. Their play in the second quarter was inspired as they turned what had been a tight contest into a 10-point ball game by the time we reached halftime. And Shaq, what did you think about what we saw from Utah?
I don't think anyone expected to see such numbers from the bench. You know, I'm impressed. It was what they needed, the jolt they needed, Ernie. Wow, I never knew their bench. Matter of fact, I don't even know any of their players coming off the bench. Man, keep going, bench guys.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Wizards.
They need to break it down. And I look at the individual areas that they're struggling, like they're getting pounded. I mean pounded, Ernie, on the boards. That's a hustle stat.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Gordon Hayward with another strong contribution so far in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Jazz leading by 10. They've got Gilbert Arenas. He's out there with Caron Butler. And it's Wall. And it's Unseld in its center. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Here's Arenas. From the top of the key, he buries it. Arenas has got 9. And it's Utah's ball. Now, here is Maravich. 5 points in the game. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Jazz lead by 10.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Hayes. No points in the game yet for him. 6 to shoot. And it's denied.
And having eaten protecting the rim. That's about the same as building a brick wall around the basket. Just nothing gets over him. What an intimidator down low.
Here is Stockton following the basket by Gilbert Arenas. Stockton against Wall. Takes a shot at the elbow, and Utah again with the bucket.
And Stockton almost impossible to guard in the pick and roll. When he gets a little daylight, he is always ready to pull the trigger.
Now here's Arenas. He's got 11. Malone with the block. In transition, here come the Jazz. Wall against Stockton. Count it, good. And now a 12-point Utah lead.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams. Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
There's 1:54 left here in the third quarter. Maravich kicks to Stockton. Pass to Dantley. Over Butler. A shot by Dantley, no good. Wizards trail by 10. Butler passes to Unseld. It's blocked. Now Stockton. He has 6. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Dantley. Shoots. And Utah again with the bucket.
Really intelligent play by Dantley. Knows what shots to take in the offense.
Arenas kicks to Wall. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
And the pass to Eaton. Back to Stockton. Jacks up a 3. And Utah another 3.
You got to close out on Stockton now. He's a deadly three-point shooter and has textbook form.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And Washington going with a whole new group here. Here's Weber. Here's Jamison. And Kirilenko sends it back.
Hey, watch Kirilenko.
Here's Maravich. And there's another one for the Jazz.
You know, he can beat you a lot of ways, actually any kind of way. The quick jumper, his agility on the move is excellent. Maravich always making things happen.
And again, Washington no good. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Boozer. Right side, Maravich. 12 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Clock at 6, and they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Tries it from 19. Can't connect. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Utah out in front, up by 15. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So on the floor for Utah, Boozer is out there with Andrei Kirilenko. Then there's John Stockton. Then there's Maravich. And it's Eaton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Jamison. Now the dish to Weber. Got a piece of it. But they get it back. Chenier off target from three-point range. Jazz leading by 15. It's Kirilenko on the wing, guarded by Weber. Here's Eaton, and he uses the glass on the layup. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Utah.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
It's stolen. Here's Kirilenko. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. And the Jazz lead by 19.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now, here is Weber. Here's Chenier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. All by himself. Here's Stockton. Lays it in off the breakaway. Stockton's got 9 points here in the second half.
And you love seeing Stockton get going defensively. Terrific at using his hands there to come up with steals.
Washington calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Arenas passes to Hayes. He kicks it to Monroe. Now here's Hayes, guarded by Kirilenko. Three-pointer, Butler. Eaton grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Stockton outside. Pass to Dantley. Left side, Kirilenko. To the left wing. Maravich against Arenas. Maravich, the pass to Eaton. Kirilenko trying to break loose. Eaton misses. Wizards trail by 21. Outside Butler. Pass to Unseld. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Utah leading by 19. Outside, Maravich. Stockton passes to Dantley. The three-pointer, no good. Dantley's gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Got that one up quick. 14 points for Gilbert Arenas.
And how about the anticipation and imagination there from Unseld? Sees the play developing and delivers the pass on time and on target.
Utah calls timeout. They're ahead by 16. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, John Stockton.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Here's King after Gordon Hayward's bucket. Now Monroe kicks to Malone. Floats one up, and the layup is up and in.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Now here's Hayward. Good on the three-point shot.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Malone against Hayward. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Malone misses.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.